Hello and welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Today we are taking on, as Mastermind most excellently put it, the strongest and best hero in Marvel Champions. Oh my goodness. Hey, how's it going? Let's go. Hey, Armetheus, how's it going? Yes, we are doing a Hulk hero spotlight today, meaning that we're going to be playing Hulk through the 4 different aspects. Probably doing 2 today and 2 next week. And so I'm excited because Hulk requires a very specific deck build. He is very strong in damage and he has a lot of health. However, his thwarting potential has things left to be desired. So it creates an interesting deck build. Combine that with his hero disability, which is kind of interesting because he's the only hero in the game where it's not argued, or it can't be argued, that his ability, his enraged ability, is not an ability. It is a hindrance. And that states that at the end of the when your turn ends, discard your hand. So you cannot take cards to the next round. You cannot plan as well. And so you have to use the 4 cards in your hand or you lose them. So that creates some interesting deck builds. And so that's what we're going to be exploring throughout this next series, is how can we use Hulk in all 4 of the aspects to try and get him that win. Now we are going to be going up against Drang. I think Drang is a little bit on the easier side when we are looking at the heroes, or the villains that we would be approaching like a hero spotlight with, mainly because of the Milano ship environment. So we do have the ship environment, which helps our thwarting, which is where Hulk is a little bit weaker. And so I thought that this was going to be a fun matchup rather than a more frustrating one. But Hulk can get wins. He can get wins. It does require that specific deck build, and if you kind of have to lean into figuring out how you're going to shore up that weakness of his low thwarts. He's also I think the only hero. I said that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the only hero who has a 0 as a basic, or as a 0 thwart, and a 0 as a basic. Wow, I cannot think today. Stat. Yeah, we'll go with stat. So we have to figure out how to thwart. Now he does have some interesting cards in his kit, where like suborbital leap removes 3 threat or 5 threat if you pay for it with only physical resources, and that's a theme that we will see going forward. Is a lot of his cards get a kicker or can only be played with a physical resource. Beast No, thank you for the subscription, a whole year. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's awesome. How exciting. Let's celebrate that. Awesome. Celebrate that with Hulk. Love it. What a annual or like a celebratory year-long subscription to play Hulk. But so like Unstoppable Force says ready Hulk. If you paid for this card using only physical resources, you get to draw a card. And so similar to the Captain Marvel hero spotlight that we were talking about, or when we were playing with her, she kind of likes those lightning resources. Iron Man does as well to a certain extent if you're using those repulsor blasts. Hulk really likes physical resources, and so we will give a kind of a higher edge to cards that have physical resources because they can help pay for and get the kickers for a lot of these cards. I heard this isn't the only Wednesday you'll be playing the whole. Oh yeah. So next Wednesday we have scheduled a next Wednesday evening, I should say, we have scheduled. D20 and I are streaming together again. We're going to be doing a Hulk She-Hulk team up, and so we teased that way too long ago, and we're finally going to be able to do it. And so that should be next Wednesday evening, probably at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Also not 100% sure that has been confirmed at that time, but we have decided that we are going to pull that out. Alrighty, so I decided to go with leadership first because I picked a random one. And so we're going to be playing leadership, but before we talk about leadership, I want to talk about some of the basic cards that Hulk is going to be running. And one of my biggest criticisms with Hulk, not necessarily the power level, is he loves basic cards. And so I think a lot of if we're not careful, a lot of the decks can look very similar just because a lot of the cards that they have printed that really help with Hulk's economy, Hulk's limitations of being exhausted or stunned, or all of that are basic. And so we may want to, I just want to be careful and cognizant of some of the deck builds to make sure that they don't look super the same. That is absolutely fine if they do, but one of the points of these streams is that we showcase multiple different sides of it. Pretty sure you guys are going through Expert Galaxy's Most Wanted, right? Sure. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. Why not, right? Maddie, Hulk Spotlight. This is going to be interesting. Of course, that Maddie two-upped you, actually. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. Thank you for the subscription. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Appreciate it. Oh, yes. I am so pumped to play Hulk, mainly because after we talked about like resource sinks and generators in the video that I did with Villain Theory, one up you on what? Oh, Beast Snow came in and subscribed for 12 months, and then you've been subscribed for 14 months. We were celebrating Beast Snow being subscribed for 12 months, and then you came in at the 14. Yeah, so after I did the video, our Villain and I did the video together about resource generators and sinks, talking about that low hand size, we do want some resource sinks. And what that means is we want a place where we can put our resources in case we, play a 2-cost card with Hulk's 4 hand size that takes 3 cards, meaning that we have a card left over because we have to discard that card. If we can figure out a place to put it, we're going to be much better off than if we didn't. And so thinking about some of these resource sinks, let's talk about that first. The first one, and it hurts me to say, but I'm just kidding. If you watch the first video, also I have not cleaned up since last week, so that's why all of these are over here. The first video that Villain Theory and I did, we talked a lot about Plan B, and Plan B is going to be a really solid include for Hulk. It says to play under any player's control, exhaust Plan B, and discard 1 card at random from your hand to deal 2 damage to an enemy. So as Villain Theory likes to say, it raises the floor of your turn. And so your worst turn is now 2 damage. Right? Because you can always, assuming you have at least 1 card in your hand, and if you're exhausted and you have 0 cards in your hand, that's a tough one. But Plan B raises the floor of your worst turn. Now that is a def choice. Def Focus, yes, we will be talking about Def Focus here in a second. The other, let's continue to talk about resource sinks. And the strongest resource sink in Hulk, I believe, is going to be Lockjaw. So Lockjaw is a basic ally. He's a 4-cost ally. He's a 2/2/4. Takes 2 consequentials on both. But it says that you can play Lockjaw from your discard pile. So this resource sink allows you to thwart for 4 total. And yeah, you add him to every Hulk deck. Yes, he is so good because once he's in that discard pile, Hulk always has an option to spend his hand on. And it's a flexible option because now Hulk can either spend it on whatever cards he has in his hand, or if we're running into troubles with thwarting, Lockjaw can come out and help with thwart, especially in that solo play. Like two thwart is pretty good. And then like the Badoon, we're going up a minimum 2 per player each round, so he can handle a round. The last resource sink that I want to talk about, and we will probably include Plan B and Lockjaw in every single one of these Hulk decks, but the last one that I want to talk about is Machine Man. We may not include him in all of the decks, but I do want to pull him out just to talk about. Machine Man is another resource sink, 2-cost, 1/1/3 ally, but it states that when Machine Man attacks or thwarts, discard up to 3 cards, or spend up to 3 resources of any type. Machine Man gets +1 for each resource spent that way. So can get up to, a 4 thwart if we discard 3 cards. So a valid turn could very much be Machine Man thwarts, we discard 3 cards, he thwarts for 4. Plan B, that last card and so it's a four threat or 4 thwarts 2 damage turn. Not the best, but it is a flexible option. Beast, no, I'm trying to get through Carcosa, but just bought Shadow of Mordor on PC. I don't know what to do with my limited free time. Is what is Shadow of Mordor? Is that a new Lord of the Rings game? I do not keep up too much with video games, but if it's a Lord of the Rings video game, that sounds pretty good. Alrighty, the other thing that we can talk about are these cards that were printed in the SPDR pack that Hulk really likes. These plus, if you have 14 or more hit point cards, these are really strong because Hulk does start with those 18 hit points, and so he really likes these. So we have Limitless Stamina. So this is a superpower card. You can ready your hero. So we're gonna be running 3 of those. Hulk has a 3 attack. That is one of his very, very solid strengths. And so if we can utilize that multiple times, then we are going to be feeling pretty good. Also, Unshakable gives Hulk steady. One of the weaknesses that Hulk has is that a lot of his cards, like Hulk Smash, a lot of his really strong cards have a requirement of basic attacking. It's an interrupt when you attack. So you need to actually be able to attack. So if you're stunned, you are locked out of playing a Hulk Smash. So Unshakable giving you steady, requiring those two stun cards to actually stun Hulk is pretty solid. And now that we've added these are all superpowers as well. That's 4. That brings our total superpower card up to 10, I believe. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 10 total. So we will be running Death Focus. And I am not keeping up with chat. I'm sorry. No, it's super old. It came out in 2014. Then its sequel, Shadow of War, came out in 2017. I somehow never heard of them, but they were really cheap on Humble Bundle, so I got them. Nice. That's exciting. Hey, Lucas Go. I'm calling. I think I've called you Lucas Go the entire time. I don't think that Lucas GBO. I just have skipped the B, so I apologize if that is not. Hey Lucas, how's it going? Excited to see Hulk protection. I like Hulk protection a lot. Hulk also has the 3 defense, so he can run that perfect defense strategy really well. Ooh, Blade. Yes, good call. Good call with Blade. Let's check out Blade. So Blade is another pseudo resource sink. Where did I put him? There he is. So Blade he's a 1 cost. He's a 1 thwart 2 attack 3, but he takes no consequential damage. It says after Blade thwarts or attack, choose to either spend a physical resource from your hand or discard Blade. So because we are building into those physical resource cards, or the physical cards, as you can see, also most of these except for Death Focus is physical. So we are flooding that deck with physicals. So Blade is also a good option for us. You're a ranger that died but has come back to life tied to a wraith. The wraith's identity is a surprise unless you watch a trailer, in which case it tells you. Okay. I ran Hulk Protection with Captain Marvel, probably Justice, through Rise of Reskull. I enjoyed Hulk and Protection is really good. And Hulk and Multiplayer Protection is really, really solid too. You can run Hulk Ready and Protection and it's really strong. Yeah, Hulk, like the Ever Ready, because now we have What Doesn't Kill Me and all of these cards that just ready Hulk and you can just throw a lot of damage. I'm not super smart, so you're bad at Hulk. No. No, I don't think that is the case. Okay. What are we looking at? Do we have our doubles? We're gonna go ahead and add our doubles. Hulk is actually kind of interesting. Hulk is one of the characters, and we talked about this in the resources video with Villain Theory, that we don't want to have too many resource cards in a hero that only has a 4 hand size, because the times that you're pairing those up, where you're going to have a power of X and a target in your hand, is significantly reduced if you only have 4 cards. And he also has these limitless strengths, which I misplayed in one of my MCCU videos, but these are 3 strength resource, and you can only spin this card in hero form. So just We have that. We have the doubles. We'll keep the doubles. That puts us at 5 resources. So we probably will not include any other resource specific cards just because of the likelihood that we will hit those together. The exception to that rule could be about power in all of us. The power in all of us can be used to target Lockjaw in the discard pile, and so the power in all of us is cheating a little. Not cheating, but the power in all of us is better because you don't have to rely on drawing into a target for the power in all of us if you have Lockjaw in your discard pile. That being said, something I will remember forever and ever and ever is seeing a Hulk teammate wear the symbiote suit on turn 1. We all lost, no surprise. I run him with about 6 or 7 and a mansion. Yeah, I like mansion. But the problem is, and like this is my problem with Hulk is like, look how much of the deck we've already built. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So half the deck is built and it's all basics. And so if we include the mansion, then we're at 13. If we include power in all of us, we're at 15. We're splashing 10 cards of an aspect. And so it's like, I guess maybe not power in all of us. I actually don't know. Mainly because we have two cards that power in all of us targets right now. That being said, Drink does have a couple of, like, we'll have to figure out a mental resource to get rid of the spear, or just take the spear. Hit the entire time. Hey, Trapid, how's it going? Welcome. Hope you had a good weekend. It is also Wednesday, so I went and I visited a friend this weekend for his birthday, and so I got back yesterday, and so it feels like it's Monday. Also, I'm playing Marvel, so it feels like it's Monday. So, let's do Clarity of Purpose, just because that sounds fun. Clarity of Purpose is a new upgrade that came out in. When did Clarity, was it? Oh no, it wasn't Ham, but it's dumb for Ham. Clarity of Purpose is attached to a friendly character. We can exhaust the card, deal 1 damage to the attached character to generate a wild resource. Hulk has a lot of health, so we can turn that health quite directly into resources. Good. Been since I've been able to watch a whole live show. Oh, awesome. Darcy, I find the same with She-Hulk. I grab so many basics with the small, and 14 hit point heroes that become basic as dash without meaning to. Yep, same thing with Colossus, especially with how many X-Men supports you have for X-Men. Yeah, power in all of us is so poetic. I prefer to call it power of basic. I'm basic. Nice. I was talking about clarity first. And this is a leadership deck, so I do want to make it feel like a leadership deck. And so let's look at some ooh, actually, hold on. Now, I was like, R&D facility would be kind of fun, but we do have a lot of readies. That'd be kind of fun. Earth's Mightiest Heroes and Avengers. I like that. Let's do that. Let's just go effectively all basic and have fun with that. Now, we got Machine Man, who's not an Avenger. Lockjaw is not an Avenger, but Blade is an Avenger. And we can leave him out there. And Earth's Mightiest Heroes, just so you could do like an ever ready type situation. Earth's Mightiest Heroes says to exhaust an Avenger character you control to ready an Avenger character you control. And so we can exhaust a ally to ready Hulk. And let's find some other Avenger characters that we like. Stinger is going to be a good one. Just that really cheap, or I guess not non-expensive, inexpensive character. A 1/1. The nice thing about, I guess, like Hulk is we don't really need to chump block that frequently because we can just tank a lot of the hits with his 18 health hit point. We got 2, 4. Hulk does not have a signature ally, so we got 4 there. Let's find some more. Let's. Hawkeye is an interesting. Actual White Tiger is really cool. I like White Tiger a lot here. White Tiger with the two thwarts, minimum drawing two because we're playing on expert. Let's go ahead and grab a White Tiger and throw in this deck. Grab a lot of physicals. Yeah, that's true. White Tiger is not a physical. Are there any other physicals? Ooh, Ant-Man is also a nice resource sink for Hulk. Let's go ahead and grab Ant-Man. I know he is not a physical, but Ant-Man, we can overpay for Ant-Man, and that's how much health he gets. And so we can dump our hand onto Ant-Man. Giant Man is probably out of our cost range. We've got Hawkeye here, which is actually another physical. Um, or another sync. Vision, Beta Ray, Patriot, Wonder Man. Wonder Man is really interesting. I like Wonder Man a lot in a Hulk deck. As an additional cost to for Wonder Man to attack, you must discard one card from your hand. He's got that 3 attack, and so now you can. It's a better plan B, kind of. It's a 2 cost, really inexpensive ally, physical resource. Let's try Wonder Man. That sounds fun. Let's look at our card count. We got 2, 4, 6, and those are 6 allies. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Avengers, and so I feel pretty good about that. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we have 7 cards left. Blade is in there. Blade is in there, yeah. Blade's hidden. He was hidden behind Stinger when I was counting. Beast is probably out of our price range, right? Because let's figure out a resource generator. We've got Def Focus, which is one of those restricted resource generators. But let's Quinn Carrier or Helicarrier are both options. I think maybe Helicarrier just because it's physical over Quinn Carrier. No, but like also Quinn Carrier can generate physical resource. What do you all typically like to do? Do you like to run Quinn or Helicarrier? Quinn is better, yeah. Okay. Oops. My Quinn carriers are hiding. There they are. For Hulk, yeah. Quinn and Def Focus, sweet, yeah. You draw Lockjaw and Machine Man for more Avengers? I don't feel comfortable dropping Lockjaw ever. I could drop Machine Man. But I really don't like Lockjaw just gives you that out. And for solo to always have this option available. Machine Man is awesome for Hulk. I do think we will run him in a lot of different builds, but I could see since we're running this Earth's Mightiest Hero, we could drop a Machine Man for a different Avenger. But I think I really want to keep Lockjaw. Lockjaw is very, very solid for Hulk, just being able to pull him out. Machine Man, same, honestly. Um, get the Quinn Carrier while Captain Marvel is looking for right. Is Hawkeye in your deck? No, he or she is not. Are we talking about Kate Bishop Hawkeye or Clint? I think Clint probably works pretty well against Drang. There's a good number of minions in here. You have to dish a lot of cards for him already, so that's the only reason I give up Machine Man for this one. You have to dish a lot of cards from already, so that's the only reason I give up Machine Man for this one. If we toss Machine Man for a different Avenger, let's go. I think I like Clint Hawkeye better than Kate, mainly because we can. I thought I had multiple copies of Hawkeye, but apparently not. Because he comes in with the counters, we can shoot the minions as they interplay, but we can also just leave him out there as an Earth's Mightiest Hero target. Kate would let you discard cards like Machine Man, correct, but she also requires you to exhaust her. But maybe we run both Hawkeyes, honestly, because we don't deal damage when we do that. And so it's just a... I'm trying to figure out if Hawkeye is, or Kate is better. She's a cheap ally. Exhaust this ally, discard one card from your hand. It's like, would I just rather discard the card for plan B? I guess same argument for Machine Man. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I may want another Earth's Mightiest Heroes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I like regular Hawkeye first, but I could see Kate being a good backup when you don't have enough Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Yeah. Speaking of, let's go ahead and grab a third copy of Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Wherever I hit it. There it is. Also, Kate is a physical resource, so there is that consideration to think about. We got 5 more cards. Heck, let's try it. Let's go, Kate. What's the worst that could happen, right? Okay. So that puts us at 1, 2. So we got 4 cards left. Ooh. I think Make the Call could be kind of interesting here. Make the Call, bringing allies from our discard pile. Just to give us more options, and that's really what we're interested in, is giving options. And so Make the Call, we could pull Hawkeye back, we could block, we could pull him back, and just have that options. The only problem is Make the Call's mental, so let's see if we can find a physical first. Are we in strength and numbers territory? I mean, strength and numbers, if nothing else, is a physical resource. We may run strength and numbers. Has anyone run strength and numbers in Hawkeye before? It's Hawkeye. In Hulk before? I mean, like, you thought, okay, well there you go, perfect. Let's try strength, not with Earth's Mightiest Heroes, not at the same time. That's fair. Is strength and numbers a better than Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Strength and, hey Brant, how's it going? Strength and numbers. Do you, so Brant, are or Trap It, Ready and Card Draw are the name of Hulk's game. Strength and only if you have plenty of generators. If you're adding +1 effective cost to all allies you pull. What do you mean by adding +1 effective cost to all allies? I think I moved on from the conversation. And it exhausts them, and Earth's Mightiest Heroes can't do its thing. Right. And so, but you have the option at that point, right? You have the option to exhaust them for strength and numbers. How to put the, you thought, oh, well, it's not adding +1 effective resource, right? Because the effective resource of like Hawkeye is 2 plus the card itself, which would be 3. But with Make the Call, Hawkeye's in your discard pile, so it's still 3 because you have Make the Call and then +2. So it's the same. It's the same effective cost. It's just effectively another copy of whatever you want in there. Use Sky Cycles. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so Sky Cycles. Let's put them all on bikes. Sky. it at least sounds fun. Brant, or anybody, what about Avengers Mansion? Are we in the realm of running Avenger? Where are my sky cycles? Are we do we typically run sky cycles or the Avengers Mansions and Hulk? Avengers Tour to Hulk. Yes, Tour to Hulk. I love it. Yes. Yes. Let's try out one more strength in numbers. Where are we at? I used Sky Cycles in my She-Hulk leadership deck. Worked out okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 And we probably, honestly, don't need that many Sky Cycles in here. You usually put Avengers Mansion in, but usually that was back when he first came out. And I'm wondering if, like, in a lot of decks, you throw Avengers Mansion in when you don't have, like, the strength in numbers. Mansion, Quinn Carrier, and Ingenuity. Oh, Ingenuity. I forgot about Ingenuity. We actually made Nick as well. Ingenuity is so tough. It's probably good, but that mental screws things up. The mental screws things up. Yeah. I wish Bruce had a 6 hand size. He really should. Avengers Tower is good as well if you're playing Avengers. Ooh, Avengers Tower is good. We're not playing only Avengers allies. I mean, I think at this point we may be able to think about doing that. Like we just cut out Lockjaw and we have only Avengers allies at that point. What's your thwart plan? Win quickly? um, thwart plan is allies, like Lockjaw, Ant-Man. Yeah. Bruce should have a basic thwart on his side. Oh, that'd be interesting. Here I show up to mess with the deck. Um, where are we at? I think we're at 26, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4. Yeah, we're at 26. Uh, it's a long game strategy. Avengers Tower. I think I'm leaning towards Mansion right now. Um, you do you. Just like I'm trying to figure out like what do you cut? Like, do we cut out the Earth's Mightiest Heroes? And then we just run like strength and numbers? Because I mean, like we have a good number of readies already with like the limitless staminas, the unstoppable forces, all that good stuff. Earth's Mightiest Heroes just adds more readies, and the Sky Cycle strength and number. It just seems fun. It just seems really, really fun. What I'm afraid of is that we're gonna just get into a situation where we don't have enough ready allies. um, hmm. Do we cut out? I think I like Quinn Carrier. It's not the most inexpensive deck now either. Maybe that's not true. No, it's still pretty inexpensive. Team training so you can use allies to thwart. Team training just gives a +1 hit point. Why? I guess I don't quite understand why team training allows you to thwart. Just keep them out there longer for them to thwart. Is that what we're thinking? They say like, okay, yeah. Gets Lockjaw, 2 activations and a block. Team training isn't bad. Team training is pretty good. I'm gonna. Here's my 55 card deck. Let's go. Do we need clarity? Do we need clarity of purpose and Quinn Carrier? I think maybe we cut out Quinn Carrier for clarity of purpose. Just bring the cost down. Tower, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, all Avengers, limitless strength and numbers cycles. Cut out Lockjaw, you think? Lockjaw, we'll see. We'll see more love in future games. Good Tower. Tower is just a good. Yeah. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. There's 25 there without the mansion. It's kind of what we had. And if we wanted team training, I don't think I realized team training was a physical. For some reason, I thought it's mental. Makes sense that it's physical, just thematically. Puts us at 26, which we could honestly probably cut some of these double, like cut out Genius. Hulk is a terrible mid-range character. Rush is excellent in long game, 10 plus turn. He's a mod. It's the tempo, which is what I like to play. I'm thinking this is kind of where I want to land. Maybe cut that Genius. Maybe cut the energy. I mean, like our added cards are very inexpensive, right? We got just total Hawkeye, Avengers Tower, I guess Ant-Man, Wonder Man, Hawkeye. These are team training. We're adding 2, 4, 5 or 2, 4, 6 cards that can. Yeah, let's just do that. We've been building for forever. Let's just do this. We got 2, 4, 6. At some point, you just got to turn the engine on and go. Let's see what happens. 25 cards. Oh, I need a. Oh, we also have the Milano. I kind of forgot about that. We also need a mod set. So we're running Drang, and what do we want to run with the against the leadership? Anyone have a suggestion? If not, we'll just choose randomly, and it'll be fun. Shuffle all this up. Whew, alrighty. Yeah, Bruce definitely should have had a 6 hand size, I think. Like, just being, a very smart person, I feel like he should have his 6 hand size. Alrighty. Let's do. Legion of Hell. Or at least a way to boost his hand size. But then everyone not get to play and they can't win with Hulk, right? But this kind of messes with the Avenger strategy a little bit, which maybe we don't want to do. Also, I hate Crisis Icons, but here we are. Yeah, why not, right? It's also one that Legions of Hell I have not played in a long time. One of these builds, please. Oh yeah, definitely. I will use Symbiote Suit. Don't worry. Symbiote Suit. I mean, like that's gonna be a really fun protection build with the Symbiote Suit. The yeah, I mean Symbiosis giving the +1 hand, the 10 hit points. Symbiosis is very, very strong with Hulk, especially with how many readies he can get. And now he can thwart for 1. I mean, like 2. Is it too good? Alrighty, so Drang. That's what you did in our Avengers game. Yeah. It was great. Drang 2. If Drang Spear is in play, give Drang 1 face down boost card. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Drang Spear and reveal it. And shuffle the encounter deck. So Drang Spear, he gains Stalwart, and as a hero action, we can spend 2 physical resources and a mental resource to discard this card. Hulk is a hard one to build for. It takes a lot of thought to figure out how to get it nice. It really does. But that's kind of fun, right? Terrestrial Invasion. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the Badoon ship's charge up ability. As a first player action, we can exhaust the Milano and remove 3 threat from that scheme. It starts with 2. Milano starts in play with us. We can exhaust the Milano to generate a wild resource for any player. I'm probably choosing me in this solo game. Or we can use the Milano to interact with a lot of the ship command encounter set, as well as just this main scheme. So let's see what Bruce has got for us. Bruce, opening hand, suborbital leap. We're gonna mulligan that. Here, Hulk smash is hilarious, honestly. Just turn 1, just dump the entire hand. Let's see what happens. Just take Drang down to 1 health. We got Stinger. I really like Stinger turn 1. We got Limitless Stamina, Boundless Rage. Honestly, we could just flip up. Well, we don't have the like if we throw Boundless Rage, it gets +1 attack, and then after you change form, discard this card. So we would, yeah. So honestly, that's not a bad. Hulk Smash can just end solo games so quickly. Agreed. Also, Marvel Champions is generally pretty easy for giving games, so it makes heroes like Hulk stand out as yeah, I agree. So let's go Stinga. Let's go Stinger. Let's go Boundless Rage. Get that +1 attack. I think we're gonna just mulligan these 3 cards, mainly because I just want to try and get some building blocks out. And I know technically we could drop Boundless Rage, Hulk Smash, take Drang to stage 2. And then, we're sitting at a 3/3. We get a minion. But it's like, I mean, it's quick, and we lose. Is he 16? Oh, he's 18. So it's just like, it's pretty easy to just Hulk Smash with a Boundless Rage. Kills Drang stage 1. A basic attack Stinger, and another Hulk Smash kills Stinger stage 2. Hey, Salsa, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Hey, everyone. Hey, Nelson. How best rules update ever? Yeah, it's been a really good update. I enjoy that. Immovable Object, +4 hit points. Banner's Laboratory. And a Crushing Blow. Alrighty. Got 2, 4. We can use Bruce Banner's experimental research ability to draw a card. Choose and discard 1 card from your hand. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to draw a card. It's Limitless Stamina. And we can discard a card from our hand. Or we have to discard a card from our hand, I should say. I want to play Stinger. I want to play Boundless Rage, which leaves Limitless Stamina to hit the Milano. So we could do that. Or we could drop. No, I don't really like Banner's Laboratory. Now, the Justice deck that I want to try and run a Shield Justice deck. And so that's going to be looking at utilizing some of the alter ego stuff a little bit more. And so I think we're going to we'll toss. It's a movable object. Probably not worth it. Toss Banner's Laboratory. I think a movable object could be worth it in a higher player count game. Good play. Thank you. But right now, especially with Drang does not have the highest health pool. He's sitting at what, 32? Yeah, 32 on expert. And so it's like you go through that pretty quick with Hulk. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and flip up to Hulk. We're going to use a movable object to play Stinger. We're going to use Crushing Blow to play Boundless Rage. That's going to give us a +1 attack. Banner's Lab is good for a long game strategy. I don't think this will be that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and swing for 4 on Drang. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will use the Milano. Yeah, we'll use the Milano to play Limitless Stamina. So we'll ready Hulk. And we'll swing for 4 more, taking him down to 6. We'll use Stinger to go ahead and thwart 1, which then sets up the Milano pretty nicely here for our next turn. Alrighty. We will stand up. We've got Hawkeye already. Ant-Man. Blade. I found my allies. Oh, let's go. Limitless. Oh my goodness. Ah, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Limitless Strength Ant-Man. Let's go. Alrighty, we're going to add two here. Then we're going to resolve the charge up ability on the Badoon ship. Once this hits 4, I don't think I read this, but once Badoon ship hits 4 or more, we deal indirect damage to everybody, and then we either remove 4 or reset it. Remove all barrage counters. And we resolve this at the start of the villain phase after step 1, or when Drang schemes. Drang is going to swing at us for 4 damage. We are going to... I think we just, like, go face. I mean, like, honestly, we could, like... We have Blade out, we have Stinger out. Those are Earth's Mightiest Heroes batteries. Ant-Man with 3 health. Hulk and Ant-Man can take Drang down. Go face. Yeah, I honestly think you do. So we'll just take this. So it's going to be 4, 5 damage total. Hydrate. Oh, yeah, I do have coffee. Sweet. Hello, 6 hit points, right? That was 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 13 health. Still more health than most players. Oops, these are in my hand. Then our encounter card is a Badoon Engineer. After Badoon Engineer engages you or activates against you, resolve the Badoon's charge up ability. Boom. Let's do... Limitless Stamina on the river. Nice. I love that card. Art of the Engineer getting an arm stock. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's hilarious. That's really funny. That's great. Focus. There we go. Okay. Trying to figure out. I think we just... Do we take... Yeah, we just... Yeah. I'm stuck between wanting to go fast and... I think we just go fast. Let's go Limitless Strength for Ant-Man. So that's going to be 3 Pim counters, which is effectively his health now. We'll use Milano. No, we'll use the Milano to... I mean, breaking that is not the end of the world. Let's use Milano for Blade. We will have Blade go ahead and attack here. We'll discard Hawkeye so we don't discard Blade. So that's going to be 2. We'll have Ant-Man deal 2 to take out the Engineer. And we'll smash with Hulk for 4. Take him down to 2. We're going to leave Stinger. And we will stand up. Alrighty. We got Crushing Blow. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Let's go. Earth's Mightiest... Oh, geez. Let's go. 3 and a Strength. And so this is one of those reasons why Villain Theory was talking about not wanting to have too many resource cards in a 4-hand size hero. Right, the strength is going to be underutilized. I guess we could use it for Drang Spear, but that's outside of the point. We're gonna add 2. Drang's gonna swing at us for 4 plus a boost, which we will take. Plus 0, I'll take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the advance is gone. Also, I forgot to do the charge up ability, so let's retroactively do that. Our encounter card is an Under Fire. Surge and reveal the top card of the encounter deck. So we got Spatial Positioning. We can exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threats from there. It has an Amplify icon, increasing our villain dealt boost cards by 1. And then we've got a Fallen Warrior. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard an ally. Put that ally into play, engage with you and attach Fallen Warrior to it. Oh, geez, no! Wonder Man. So he's taken 3 now. Knock Drang out, then Spear off. I think so. Maybe. So Drang's at 2. So okay, we have 18 damage to deal, right? So we got 2 to push. Earth's Mightiest Heroes is 4. Earth's Mightiest Heroes is 4. Hulk is 4. That's 12. Crushing Blow is 16. And so we are looking at not quite being able to kill him. But if we survive 1 turn, we win. I think we do that. Like I think we're like closer to just winning. So let's go Ant-Man to hit Drang. When revealed, discard the top 4 cards per player. Each time a minion is discarded, put it into play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or yeah. Where did I put? Am I blind? Am I just missing Drang? There he is. Oh my goodness, I am just blind. So he comes in with 18. Okay. Hulk will smash for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will Earth's Mightiest Heroes, exhaust Stinger to ready Hulk. Smash for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 10. We will Earth's Mightiest Heroes, exhaust Blade to ready Hulk. We'll smash for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 6. Now we have a Crushing Blow. I guess we'll do that. We're Crushing Blow for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 2. We're going to Milano to remove 3 here. And we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We've seen both of our advances. I guess we're at 9. Like he's swinging at us for 5 plus 3, so we can block and we're fine. We're just going to stay in Alter. We're going to stay in hero form. Let's stand up. Draw 4. Got Avengers Tower. Why didn't you pay for Crushing Blow with the Milano? Because I used the Milano for threat. Right? So the strength I'm discarding regardless. So I guess like yeah. The strength I'm discarding regardless. So I just overpaid the Crushing Blow and used Milano to remove threat. Which actually yeah. We got strength in numbers, tower, sky cycle, there it is. And another strength in numbers. Good. Alrighty. So we're gonna add 2 here. Drang is going to attack. We will block with Stinger. Yeah. So we got 4, 5, 6. Poor Stinger. Wonder Man's going to swing for 3. We'll just take that to the face. 1, 2, 3. Our encounter card is going to be an Assault. The villain's going to attack us. We'll take this with Blade. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6. Which is enough to kill Blade. On our turn, we will kill Drang. At least I mean, Hulk throws damage. He throws some massive damage. I did not charge up the Badoon chip. Thank you. I'm down to 4. Thank you. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. So Badoon chip, it charged up. We dealt 2 indirect damage to every player. I'm just going to take that on Hulk. Hulk is down to 4. We blocked. Wonder Man hit us for 3. And on our turn, we're just going to swing. I guess we could strengthen numbers Ant-Man. See what we get. Thunderclap. Thunderclap is a fun card. 3/3. Yeah. So there is Hulk. Hulk smashed. That's Hulk leadership. We didn't really do too many leadership things. I guess, Stinger's a really strong card. Just getting her out there for 1. And then we got Ant-Man out there. It was nice to be able to draw Ant-Man with the limitless strength. Just like, that's a really nice combo right there. Boundless Rage turn 1 was really good, especially with, knowing that we can just kind of push really quickly and we may not need to flip down to Alter Ego, so we won't have to lose him or lose Boundless Rage. But yeah, there you go. Alrighty, let's go ahead and what are we feeling? So what I want to do is Villain Theory sent me a deck last night that is a rush deck that he built for D20 stream. And so I do want to do that. And so what I'm thinking is we will do an aggression build and then we'll do a rush game. And so I want to do those differently because I do want to showcase Hulk's rush ability. And I think Villains was a rush deck. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't a rush deck. Let me check real quick. It's like a pseudo rush deck. So we'll play. Yeah, this is more of a kind of a rush deck. Let's play. Yeah, let's play Villain Theories, and then we'll play like a tempo. We'll do like a tempo build. So cool. Alrighty. Yeah, that sounds good. Alrighty, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna clean up, and I'll see you all soon.